cualquiera, un mal deseo. Tengo todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, es un mal deseo. En la noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor, no quisiste. En la noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor, no quisiste mi calor, me dejaste sin razón. Ya no quiero más tu karma, no vuelvo más a esta cama. Si no quieres más mi alma, no vas a ver mi puta cara. Ya no quiero más tu karma, no vuelvo más a esta cama. Si no quieres más mi alma, no vas a ver mi puta cara.
Progress.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Melanie Method Show. Welcome back. Welcome back. I've been wanting to make lots of different content. It's just that I'm really tired. I've been really tired. I don't know why. And I've been tired at the hours to where I have free time when I really could be making the video. I think I'm getting tired because of these. That's why I think I'm tired, but I can't prove it. So anyway, without further ado, I wrote down the things I want to discuss, but I'm going to break it down into separate videos. First and foremost, shout out to everyone that showed me love on my previous video regarding President-elect Trump being the person of the year. I appreciate all of your comments and feedback. I really do. I appreciate you guys subscribing. Before we go any further, make sure you like the video. That is the only price for admission here, is to please like the video. Like the video, leave me a comment on what you would like to see in my future content. Whatever you want me to do, I will try my best to do, and I'll do research on it and I'll make a video on it. How about that? But this video in particular is going to be about how President Trump hit another victory. He's been getting them W's. He has, and that's because he is a W. He is a winner. And he deserves every bit of it because he's a patriot. He's a person that really cares about this country. And that's what I love and respect about him. But regardless of what anybody else can say negative about him, regardless of how the media consistently demonizes him and they use harsh words such as he has been convicted, he is guilty of rape, Stephanopoulos. And then you wonder why he sues you guys and you guys have to apologize and provide him with the claim money. Okay, while I share this video with you guys, I'm going to be making notes on anything else I want to say to go with it, as well as I'm going to be sparking up. And yeah, this was my third take because I was having audio problems. I am on my gaming computer finally. So let's see if this buffers. If it does, and we know it's my internet. Okay. Love you guys. One moment. Okay.
Well, this is being called a big legal victory for President-elect Trump. ABC News agreeing to pay him $15 million to settle a defamation lawsuit. Trump sued ABC and anchor George Stephanopoulos, who inaccurately said on air that Trump was found civilly liable for raping writer E. Jean Carroll. The $15 million will go toward the Trump Presidential Library. Let's now bring in senior staff writer for TheHill.com, Alex Bolton. Alex, good morning to you. Hope you had a great weekend. Let me play a bit of sound off the top here for starters, because some of the media are really sounding the alarm over this settlement. Take a quick listen.
Trump and his team is going to be emboldened by this settlement, have shown they want to use the courts in order to achieve certain outcomes they want. In this case, they believe justice is being done by holding ABC accountable. Others would say this is a form of lawfare.
This feels like it has a real chilling effect. What George Stephanopoulos said in that interview, I mean, it seems to hold up with what the judge said after the fact.
Alex, will this have a chilling effect on the media, or is this denial that Stephanopoulos messed up in his language on his program?
He did.
Well, clearly Stephanopoulos messed up because he mischaracterized the verdict by saying that Trump was found liable for rape when in fact he was found liable for sexual assault. Big difference. And it was something that the judge in the case, Lewis Kaplan, clarified, that he pointed out explicitly that the New York Penal Code's definition of rape was far narrower than what Trump was found liable for. So certainly it was a mistake by Stephanopoulos. Now, does it rise to the level of a $15 million penalty? That's pretty steep.
I don't think
but
so.
I think what it does show is that media organizations aren't as confident as they were a decade ago, even though the First Amendment is still there.
I'm going to pause it here, and I want to quickly get back to what he's saying, because I like how he talks about the First Amendment, which is really important, and which the media has completely deleted from their context and from everything that they communicate to us. They don't care about the First Amendment. They don't care about anything. All they care about is opinion-based information. If it's in their mind and their emotions, then it gets accurate in their brain. So what they're doing is they're bringing all their passion, all their anger, all their hostility within themselves, and they're doing whatever they can to convince viewers to think like them. That's basically why you see the ratings just plummeting for MSNBC and CNN and ABC, all the ones that are providing negative information and lies and just incorrect insight in regards to President Trump. As far as sexual assault and rape, I get the difference between them both, but I feel like none of the media had the right to keep saying that he was held liable for it. They should have really just let things play out, because they don't know in the future what other evidence. They should have used it. They should have made it sound less harsh. Like they should have said, well, he was liable for sexual assault. You know what I mean? We don't know all of the details if that is accurate or not, or what happened. Just say that, don't make it sound so nasty. And that's what it is, all because of their self-hate for this individual. It's ridiculous. And we should not have to rely on opinion-based media, period. It's too fucking hot in here. I'm about to go turn my heat off, y'all. Hold on 1 second. And I'm going to let you guys watch this while I'm gone. How about that? And then we're going to watch some Devori. It's ridiculous what they're doing in the media nowadays. It's horrible.
Public's perception of the media and journalists has gone down. So they don't really have the financial resources that they did a decade ago. It's a more financial, it's a less financially stable industry than it was a decade ago. Clearly less interested in waging a protracted legal battle with a very wealthy opponent. I think the other thing weighing on ABC's mind is that Dominion voting systems settlement against Fox News. $787 million. Fox decided to fight that out with Dominion over claims related to the 2020 election. Through the discovery process, a lot of embarrassing information, text messages came out. I think it's clear that ABC, while it may have had a pretty strong case in court to beat the lawsuit, Trump's lawsuit, they didn't want to go through the protracted battle that could have opened up a can of worms.
And there's also CBS too, right? I mean, President-elect Trump is still suing CBS News for $10 billion for alleged dishonest reporting in its handling of Vice President Harris's 60-minute interview when we saw this. Interview was edited for timing. How do you see this settlement here with ABC affecting not just that case, but the media's overall?
Suit against CBS isn't as strong because in journalism you have to make decisions about what's newsworthy, what's not newsworthy, what's worth the viewers' time and attention. So that's, I think, basic editorial decision making. Also, it doesn't impugn Trump in the same way that Stephanopoulos did by saying that he was found liable for rape. I mean, that's about as
hold on, you guys, because I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me. This is horrific. Looks like you can hear me. Okay, so hopefully you guys were able to hear all that. I just got like a weird message. See, this is my first time doing this from this desktop, so I'm so sorry. And your patience in advance is really appreciated. I hope you guys heard that. I'm not going to know until I go over the video. And I'm going to actually edit my intro and outro into the whole context of the video. But let's try to play the other video with Devori Darkins. He really goes over it also. It's just ridiculous. It's constant bullshit, BS. It's constant. What can I say? What's a good word? A paraphrase for BS. It's constant blueberry sugar. No. It's constant. Hold on, I'm trying to think of other words. I freestyle everything, you guys. So if I seem like unprepared, it's because I freestyle my videos with y'all. So let's see. It's Big Slurpee. That's going to be my new paraphrase for bullshit. Okay. All right, let me try to see if I can play Devori for y'all. Hopefully I can, because this sucks. Yeah, it ain't cool though what they doing.
That ends up being exposed.
Why can't people just be precise? So look what happened to ABC.
This is wildly ridiculous. It's about holding major media outlets accountable.
It was a bad call. It happens.
The people in Iowa, their newspaper, were filing one on 60 Minutes. We're involved in one which has been going on for a while.
In this video today, CNN is freaking out because Trump threatens to sue additional media outlets for defaming him. Also, the White House, John Kirby, is finally admitting what we've always known all along about the drones in the skies of New Jersey. And Canada's deputy prime minister dropped her resignation papers today. And of course, Trump was there to troll Justin Trudeau. But let's start with the supercut of the media companies defaming Trump.
It's egregious, and this is now different from 2016 because he has been found liable for rape. So it's.
But I do think the Democrats also need to look at him and go, why are we not beating this guy? Why is this convicted felon, this man has been found liable for rape?
At the end of the day, what we know from Donald Trump is that he has over 24 credible allegations of sexual assault. We know that he was found liable for rape.
If you don't want to be held liable for rape like Donald Trump has, don't grab the woman's genitalia.
I just have to pause this right here. Actually, no, I'm going to let this girl play. What's her name? Amber, Ashley, whatever. I'm going to let her play that. I'm going to make my comment.
I have to say, I'll take those concerns seriously if you also express concerns about the allegations. He's been found liable for rape.
And my only message to all of these individuals is this: if you guys don't want to be held liable for defamation, or the network doesn't even want to go through that nasty process, why don't you guys stop lying about President Trump, huh? Why don't you guys just report the facts and keep it there? But when you guys cross the line and start making this about a personal beef with him, like George Stephanopoulos, then you end up like them, and you deserve the consequences, right?
Yep, Devori is very, very right. And I call him Shitanopolis. He calls him Slopanopolis. Either way it goes, they don't even have to know what's factual and what isn't. They present it however it feels like coming out their mouth at that moment. They want to say that he sodomized somebody, all because that's the way they took it or they grasped the information. They want to say he sodomized them that day. And then I'm so tired of hearing about just grabbing them by the genitals. He said that in 2005. That had nothing to do with the case. That sounded like it was fictitious. It sounded like it was set up and probably by the Democratic Party. It could have been someone that they paid to lie and say that he touched them or broke them or whatever it was. Everything so far has been leading back to the Democrats. And that's what's really scary of just how corrupt they have been for many years. But I'll go ahead and keep letting Devori talk. Oh, wow. It's crazy.
I'm going to be bringing one against the people in Iowa, their newspaper, which had a very, very good pollster who got me right all the time. And then just before the election, she said I was going to lose by 3 or 4 points. And it became the biggest story all over the world because I was going to win Iowa by 20 points. The farmers love me and I love the farmers.
Now, let me give you an example of how they're freaking out. Here's Jake Tapper responding to the threat that Trump stated in his press conference this morning that he's going to sue media outlets.
And we should note, Kristen, I don't want to overstate Trump's friendliness and genial attitude at this press conference, because this weekend, ABC News.
Why do they feel like that they shouldn't be? Because this is attitude to what he said. Why do they feel like that they're so in their own world, in their own big Slurpee, that they, oh my God. It's like they can't look through the mirror and see that the problem is their self. If you shout out a whole bunch of things that you don't even know is true, you make it sound sloppy, and you present something sloppy to the world, slop is going to follow you. It's going to come back to slap you right in the butt, basically. His attitude, this dude, I'm so bad with names. I knew this dude's name, and I don't care. Dude with the glasses just there. His attitude, he was talking much stuff prior to Trump getting in, and you can tell he toned it down when Trump won the election. All of that is fake. All of this is leading me to like look around me and be like, damn, are you crazy too? Are you crazy? Like when I meet somebody now, I'm like, damn, we could be a crazy ass liberal or some shit. You know what I mean? No. I met this one guy a couple days ago that I was conversing with them, and he just would not tell me who he voted for. He just kept saying, I voted for myself. I wanted to say, dude, you just don't know, that's not going to get you far. I hate that I have to even ask you that. But I don't want to waste any time. I don't want to be sitting around a dude that has a real weird way of thinking, and I don't know about it. And that's really, you gotta admit, that's legit of me to want to understand that. For real. Just like they should want to know who I am. They should want to know that I am a Hitler follower. Shouldn't they? Yeah, because I'm a Hitler believer now. I believe in that Hitler.
Agreed to pay $16 million, including legal fees, to settle a defamation lawsuit brought by Trump against the network and their anchor, George Stephanopoulos. And that obviously will not be the end of this campaign against the media, legal campaign against the media. We heard him
really don't see what they do
many
wrong.
other news outlets
That's
today.
crazy.
I'm going to be bringing one against the people in Iowa. Their newspaper, we're filing one on 60 Minutes. We're involved in one which has been going on for a while and very successfully against Bob Woodward. We have one very interestingly on Pulitzer, because reporters at the New York Times, Washington Post got Pulitzer Prizes for their wonderful, accurate, and highly professional reporting on the Russia hoax.
We don't have time to go into all of that, but just to touch base on a couple of these. One of them is the people of Iowa, the Des Moines Register. That's because there was a poll that was inaccurate.
Mm-hmm.
The one on 60 Minutes is because they didn't like the editing that had been done to the Kamala Harris. Yeah, I mean, this is wildly ridiculous.
The same way that Jake Tapper.
I can't believe this. Like, see, I didn't hear that part before. That's because I didn't really watch that video all like I normally do. It's wildly ridiculous. Would it be ridiculous if it was Joe Biden? That's a really good question. Would it be? How is that really ridiculous? When they edited her video, her 60-minute interview completely, like the answers she provided prior to them editing was sloppy, and they edited it. That's illegal. That's like they were debating, they were fighting, they were campaigning, they were going up against each other. They were opponents. You know what I mean? Everything that was presented from each of them that was like if it was a brain fart, a word salad, it was righteous, wrong, whatever, we should have been the first people to know about it. So that was like trying to cover up her flaws in an effort to further trick people into believing that she had it all together, which it was so obvious that she did not. She couldn't even communicate properly. And then she repeated herself over and over again. She couldn't speak without a teleprompter. I mean, need we go on? And then, like I keep saying, forget her. Let's go back to Biden and all his hiccups. And people still voted for him. And that's what makes me wonder what is wrong with people in this society here. What would make you vote for somebody that can barely, you can see they're not fully coherent? Wow, just because you feel you have some sort of hate for somebody because you want to jump on a bandwagon with everyone else that claims to have hate for no reason on this man. So all of that hate is worthy of you putting yourself and your whole society in the trash for 4 years. Do you know how much worse it could have been in those 4 years? We were already doing so bad and heading toward a war, World War III. So just imagine if it would have been worse some kind of way. It's so bad to where, what's his name? Oh God, I'm so bad with names, you guys. The new borders are Holman. I think his name is Holman. I'll be messing his name up. Lord, forgive me, I'm bad with names. But he smiled because he's negotiating with other foreign countries to send Venezuelans back because she dumped their Venezuelan jails into our country when she allowed them to come over here, when she flew them in and all of that. Okay? So now Holman had to negotiate with other foreign countries because the Venezuelan president does not want to take the Venezuelan migrants back. Why would he? Why would he? Their crime rate went down because they got rid of a lot of their problems, dumping their prison and their mental wards out into the U.S. because they want every country damn near that's poor, right? They all want to dump their big Slurpee into our backyard. That's what they want to do. They feel like we're supposed to be the most amazing country and we have so much to offer, jobs and all of this that they're seeing in the media. Because the media makes us look like that we're balling. We're not balling. Unless we're within the 1%, we're not balling. We're not. And you can lose your money at any given time. I mean, Diddy proves that. Diddy, Kelly, all of that. They lost all their money. So, like, all right.
Feels about Trump threatening to sue these other media companies is the same way that American citizens have always felt about the media. You guys are wildly ridiculous with how you report on Trump and how you guys have been withholding information, how you guys manipulate information, how you guys have actually turned into activists instead of just being true journalists where you report the facts.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that we find here is that Donald Trump feels like he won. I mean,
that was an excellent way of putting it. Because sometimes I'm really good with words, but for some reason when I get on this video, you guys, sometimes I get all scrambled. So I do apologize for that. But I try to get to the point at some point. And sometimes I get it right on point. It's because I need a teleprompter. I'm gonna eventually get one of them, you guys. I'm gonna get one. And but he worded it really good the way he just said that. He said that he said it's the way that they're really ridiculous and all of that. It's so obvious. The problem is within that. And I'm a little bit high, y'all, so just forgive me. But Devori words it perfect. He gets right to the point. That's why I always reference to him. And he digs his hardest and goes through everything because this is his job. This is what he does. I wish I could afford to make this my full-time job, you guys. I would make this so plush. Trust me, y'all would love this. I cannot afford it. I have to go out in the streets and slave and hustle. You know what I mean? To make sure everything in my household gets done. So that's the only reason why you guys won't be seeing me for several days and weeks. I'm sorry. That's the only reason why I was all around getting the wrong equipment, you know, but I was still testing it in between my busy schedule, like with the different webcams and microphones and things like that. But I'm going to keep trying to make it better for you guys. I want this channel to be better, even though this is just like my downtime and home channel where I just give you guys myself. You know what I mean? My other channel that I am working on, I still don't know what I'm going to do with it, to be honest. It's going to revolve around my insurance business because I do have a business page for that. And so I was thinking about coaching on different ways to sell insurance, marketing my business, and also marketing the things I offer. Because I do offer various annuity products. I offer life insurance products, health insurance, dental, vision, anything you can name revolving around insurance, I offer. So that's what I'm trying to do with that one. I got to pay for my website because it's not free. Even Wix is not free. Don't believe that, because if you get the free one, and see, I give the facts. I get the facts. Yeah, that's why I don't make no money on her and I'm not monetized, because I give the facts. I don't be on her, but like, you guys want to know how you can make $10,300 today? Right here today? Here's how we're going to do it. Jump in. First, we're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to ask ChatGPT to write us a whole script. It's going to be a script for a children's novel. Wink, wink. And then we're going to go to Amazon and we're going to search for this genre and its niche. And we're going to see what books are really high publicized. So that way you can make a book that's going to be different than theirs. And here's how I'm going to show you. We're going to do this and that. But they never express how much the software is going to cost until you go. So now I laugh at those videos because here's what I do. I go to the sites as they're providing them. And I go to pricing. Sometimes it'd be like $300 a month for the software, for the level of AI that you're going to need to generate the things. Okay, there's a way to do it for free. There is, but it's going to be sloppy. So then you still, now what you going to do? You're going to go to Fiverr and you want to ask somebody to write or script your situation up, right? Wrong. Because if you need a whole ebook or something that's like over 10,000 words, you are going to be looking at least like $800 to $1,200 per ebook that you're asking for them to write for you. Okay. And that's not no money if you know that the book is going to really make some money on Amazon, because if you can make, like, if your royalties can build up and you can start making like $10,000 of royalties per month, shoot, that's worth it. Because now you invested only $800 to $1,200 and now you're making $10,000 a month. So I do plan on doing it, but right now I can't. Like, I have bills. I do. It's a holiday time. I bought my daughter like a good bit of toys. It's so whatever. Blah. Anyway, but yeah, all right. Let me get back to what Deborah said. I'm sorry I got off topic because I'm stoned. I am stoned. I'm happy I'm stoned too, because my shoulders and my arthritis, it be kicking my butt. Hold on. Why isn't that sharing? Okay, there we go.
This weekend, by having a settlement with ABC, one that many people did not think was going to come to fruition. They thought that this would end up in court, or that it would certainly not be a settlement in which ABC paid $16 million and issued a public apology, which was part of this, has been a situation which has empowered and emboldened Donald Trump.
So it looks like she also got the talking points that Brian Seltzer was using over the weekend. Embolden is that new term. You guys keep paying attention. You'll continue to hear that word, of course. So the bottom line here, what Trump is doing is he's highlighting a broader issue. And what is that? Well, major media outlets often make defamatory claims without any repercussions. There's zero accountability, all right? So good on Trump for doing this. And we know why ABC doesn't want to move forward and go to trial over this, because there might be even more corruption that ends up being exposed. I don't know. How about that presidential debate?
Is he trying to intimidate the media with this strategy?
I think he is well within bounds to play the game that he thinks they're playing against him.
I'm just going to say, I think that she's really pretty. I really do. And I respect like how she always stays professional though. That's one thing I will give her. But it's like, I feel like she's weak. And I feel she should not be in the position that she's within at all. Because it's like she perceives things weird. She responds weird at times. And sometimes it just sounds so one-sided that and so like stupidly opinionated that you just wonder where did she even get it from. And it's like, she almost seems useless sometimes too. Then I notice when she doesn't hear something she likes, she'll just be like, but no, you can't say that. But you could just say what you said about Trump and about his followers though. And that was fine though. Or somebody next to you that's a lefty, they were allowed to say something negative. But then when Scott Jennings, he throws something back that's really realistic, oh, he's shot down immediately. That's how it is with the Democrats. All right, let me shut up. I just had to say that. Wow.
Him, which is to lie about him, to, try to shape the narrative around him in ways that he doesn't believe are accurate.
She is. That's all she's there
for. Why can't people just be precise?
It's to be pretty.
They were not precise in what they said. And you can't be so flip with this kind of serious information when we're talking about, the public affairs of our country. I mean, I've been on TV over the last several years with people who I thought were really loose with their language and how they described him. I've heard it on Pete Hegseth. I've heard it a number of times.
We've been saying this for some time now, that every time we have to react to what the media is saying, we always leave thinking, man, how do they get away with talking that way? It's not about reporting facts anymore. They don't even care about the truth. They care about the narrative. And sometimes that narrative is violent. It is defamatory. It is out of touch. It's based on delusion. But here is Allie Phillips telling you otherwise, that it's actually Republicans who are defaming individuals, not Democrats.
I'm on the internet every day, Al Gore's internet, and I see all kinds of smears against Democrats being perpetrated by the new media.
in conservative circles.
That's
And those
because you
folks
think
tend to be
it's
seen.
wrong. But
No,
it's right.
that's not what's happening here. As Scott said, it's about holding major media outlets accountable in a game that they're one-sided on, and that's the way. It's not about the money for Trump. He's not doing that.
Now, the problem with Abby Phillips and her argument here is even if what she says is true, and I bet I could find people on the right defaming people on the left, but defaming wouldn't be the correct word because defamation implies that not only is the person knowingly saying something that is false, but it is actually causing harm and damage to your reputation. Now, I don't see how we would be able to damage CNN's reputation any further.
Not at all.
I don't see how we could damage Joy Reid's reputation any further. I think they damaged their own reputation by how much they lied to their own audience. But hey, that's a whole nother thing. Now, speaking of damaging your reputation, we know John Kirby, who is the National Security Communications Advisor from the White House. You know what he came out and said about the drones? What we've all been saying. Listen to this.
You hear all of these officials. You've heard a lot of concern, a lot of coverage. Where are you tonight on this?
As we look at the information we've got, Brett, and we've now examined some 5,000 different sightings, we've added detection capabilities, additional observers. As you and I stand here today, to date, our assessment is that this is lawful, legal, commercial, hobbyist, and even law enforcement aircraft activity. Some of it's manned, some of it's unmanned. We absolutely
they have no
that,
idea.
A lot of these are probably drones, but they're flying legally.
It's so many theories behind that because they probably do know. Hopefully they do, but hopefully some kind of way it's not something also corrupt with the Democrats and that people they were helping get the equipment. Just like Senator Kennedy. I don't know if you guys ever seen Senator Kennedy. I love him. He's from Louisiana, older guy. He said, well, because he talked like this, he's from Louisiana. So he's like, well, why would he keep funding them to get the drones and equipment to kill us? Because that's what he was doing. He was giving them billions of dollars. So now they were able to get way better equipment. So is he in a lieu with them to do something over here? That's what one of my thoughts. The worry didn't touch on that. I'm thinking deeper. I was like, what if he's in on the two-set attack? I don't know. He kept helping them. So with so much money, why wouldn't I think like that? So, or they know it's for a different cause and they really know on the low, or they have no idea who them drones are coming from, which country it is. It could be either three ways, in my opinion, because they've been so, the White House has been so corrupt and so like unofficial and so like undereducated and slow and just all out of order and just messed up for these past 4 years. Nothing fazed me. Just like I should make a video about the mayor of Chicago, about his past and how they let him become a mayor. This man, I really see that he's another one. I really wasn't paying attention to how he articulates. Oh, but when I did, I said, oh boy, why he sound like he's slow and he's gay? And there's nothing wrong with him being gay. I have no problem with gay people. I dated a gay guy years ago. Whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. My daughter's gay. What I'm trying to say is I think he's married. And that's one. And two, I'm going to be real with you. A lot of liberals, they hate gays. They act like they're the whole castle and the whole leaders of inclusivity. But no, they're not. Because they're hating on everyone, including their own self. If someone within their cult doesn't agree with that, they are blackballed. They're gone. They're canceled, as they say. They're canceled, right? So that's hating amongst everybody. Just like you heard Waltz call Elon Musk a gay dude. We said on stage, she said that gay guy during the campaign. And in my mind, I'm like, ain't you guys the whole party of an inclusivity? And don't you love gays and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Why would you make that statement? That was bad. And when he said that, I said, yeah, they're going to lose. So it was several times I knew they were going to lose, but I still kept not fully having faith in the members of our country. And I'm right for doing that because look how many people voted for her. I keep saying this in all of my videos because every time I rethink of it, and I think about 93% of Black women voting for her. Do you guys know I can't can't even look at black women now. I hate to say I don't hate them. I don't hate nobody. I don't have hate in my heart, right? But I'm so hurt and baffled. I am really hurt and baffled because I'm like, first you guys voted for Biden, okay? Then you did this on top of it. So how can I really want to be your friend? You make horrible decisions, and for everyone, not only yourself. You are making this decision for everyone selfishly. All because you felt you wanted to believe in the media and hate a person for no reason. A person that had a successful 4 years and kept us out of not having any wars. Wow, man. Like, and if he does get a war this time, it's going to be because of what he inherited. It is. Because it's going to be whatever trickles down from all of their mistakes. Then they spoiled Ukraine and all these other countries with money. When he started coming at them with them tariff cuts and all of that and doing what he want to do, that could make them want to attack us. I don't know. And it ain't going to be his fault. Because all he's trying to do is organize what was unorganized. Like how he did before. And he cannot keep saving us. I don't get why people take him for granted. Then he brought us JD Vance. That was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. I can't wait to January 20th. I love JD Vance. I really did. He's hot. Like Senator Kennedy said. Oh my God. I don't know if I included that link, you guys. Senator Kennedy is very funny, okay? Is his name Robert Kennedy or is it, I don't know his first name, guys. Look him up, Senator Kennedy. Because he has an accent in Louisiana and he gets right down to the point when he be interrogating them Democratic judges. Oh, it'll have you guys roll and make sure you spark one up and you play some Kennedy. Man, he will have you on the floor. He demolished Secretary Mayorkas, the dude about the border patrol. And oh my God, he be demolishing them. He does just by asking questions that they know they will never answer because they know they got to cover up their lies with more lies. And Senator Hawley from Missouri. Yeah, I think he's sexy, even though his head is kind of shaped like a pencil because he got that look eraser type of thing going on. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like a bunny, but I think he's still hot. Well, I can imitate this man. I love him. Like, he reminds me of Orville Redenbacher. I don't know why. I'm talking about Senator Kennedy. I love both of them. And I also love, what's his name out of Texas? Oh, my God. What is his name? Oh, I know his name. Oh, my God. Oh, no. I'm so bad with names. I watch this man all the time. Oh, he's Hispanic. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh, hold on, I'm about to get his name. I'll be so bad because his name is so easy. I'm high to you guys. I'm sorry. What is his name? Ruiz Rico? What is his name? Hold up. I want to say y'all need to tell me. What is his name? I love that dude because he's good too. Cruz. What did I call him? I said Cruz. Ted Cruz. Yeah, I like him. He gets to the point. So he be taking up off that immigration. And he be so right. Sometimes I put it on. I fall asleep with it on. It's not good. But I think I'm going to end this here, y'all. I'm going to include the link in the description for Deborah's video. And congrats to President-elect 47 as well as 45 Trump. Gotta do the Trump dance. All I needed was a gay song to play in the back, like YMCA. He does not care. Trump will play the gayest song. That's one thing I like that they did on SNL. That was the only skit I liked. Because SNL was so left and so liberal, it was disgusting. The only thing they said was about his songs that was accurate during it. It hurt me because I was like, damn, I can't even watch SNL. Because you could tell they was hating on him and shit. You could tell, and it just turned me off. I don't like nobody hating on him. Because it hurts me because it's like you're spitting on all of his hard work and how much he's fighting for this country. And that's not right. Because there's not, well, like I said, there's not going to be too many people that's going to do that or willing to do that. So I'm going to end it here. I'll include the link. I'm probably going to make you another video if I have enough energy to do so. I just got to see which one I'm going to go with, what topic. But I'm out. Make sure you like, subscribe to the video. And make sure you click the notification bell before I make new content. I'm out, you guys.